fish farming value chain is big. And to do it properly, you need to specialize.
Hello, welcome to the Farmer's Hub. With me, Joseph the Farmer. This time we are going to talk about commercial fish farming. And we are still talking about the recirculation aquaculture technology, as you see it here. With me, I have an expert in this. Most farmers have been asking me how to do it, where to do it, how much money can I put in to start this kind of technology. The answer is today. We are going to talk about many things, including the workshops that we've organized to teach you. We've even developed the online course that is going to teach this kind of technology. Stay on the channel. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and hit that button so that you get all what we are bringing on table.
Most people want to do fish farming, the whole value chain. You are hatching, you are nursing, you are growing out, and you're even marketing. And you obviously also eating. Now, that's very broad. If you want to do this commercially, you must specialize in a particular niche. For example, if you are in the grow out, that means you are getting a quality seed and you are growing it to food market. Yeah. That's where you should specialize. That is completely different from somebody who is doing nursery. Because nursery is getting a young fish from the hatchery, about 1 gram, and is growing it up to 10 grams, the stocking size. Again, that is a separate area of specialization. As the name says, nursery. It's like when you take your child to nursery. It is not possible that the teacher who teaches in nursery is the same teacher who teaches at the university. They have got different qualifications.
Yeah.
Also, you have the hatchery. The care and attention that you have at the hatchery and the specialization and the knowledge you must have is completely different. So if you want to do the whole value chain, you will be less efficient. It's much better to specialize on one particular niche, and then you do that very well on a commercial scale. So when we talk about brood stock, you will find that most people who are keen on knowing what brood stock is, usually they have no use for it. It's only people who are in the hatchery that need attention of the brood stock. The brood stock is the parent that is used to extract the eggs and then produce the young fish. That is the parent, the female, and the male. So if you are dealing in a hatchery, then you must have a brood stock. For us, for example, our main focus is to produce a quality seed. What do we consider a quality seed? A fish that is very healthy and it is grown up to a minimum of 10 grams. That is a size that is suitable for stocking in a pond.
10 grams.
10 grams.
Yeah.
If you stock with 10 grams, you can grow your fish within 4 months and it will grow to 1 kilogram. So when we tell people that our fish grows in 4 months to 1 kilogram, they say, no, we are lying. They are right, and we are right also. For them, they are referring to the young fish of 1 gram. It will take you 3 months to grow it to 10 grams or 15 grams, ready to stock the pond. But when you stock the pond, it will take 4 months to grow to 1 kilogram. So that's about 7 months. So when they say 7 months or 6 months is required to grow the fish to 1 kilo,
wow,
that is okay.
7 months?
Yes. But for us, we say 4 months is required because we give you a fish which is 10 grams. It has already covered the 3 months. So you're actually taking it in the last 4 months. But if you take it from 1 gram, it will take you 6 to 7 months.
Oh, it's not easy as people have been thinking. When you talk about 2, 3 months,
it's not easy if you take in a 1 gram fish fingering. 1 gram has got a lot of mortality. It is still a baby fish. It needs tender care. And in that tender care, if you do not have the experience, there is a very high mortality.
So how are you supposed to control the mortality apart from the size you're talking about?
Mortality is a very big factor that is determined by a lot of parameters,
Yeah.
especially what happens in your water column. That water which you look at has got a lot of properties in there. It has got the dissolved oxygen, especially for fish which breathes in water only, like tilapia. If there is not enough dissolved oxygen, you'll have mortality. Then it has got ammonia, which the fish itself generates through defecation and through its own metabolic processes. Then it has got nitrite, which is a result of ammonia, nitrate, potassium. All those are dangerous to the fish if they are in excess of the recommended parameters. So fish, especially in our recirculation aquaculture systems,
Yeah.
we have to pay very special attention on the water parameters. We must remain within the restricted parameter for each species of fish, because what is good for catfish is necessarily not good for tilapia or for Nile perch. So that's why, again, we advocate that you should specialize on a particular type of fish, which you try to understand very well, and then you can farm it. That brings me to the main topic of knowledge before you venture into an activity. You must acquire the right knowledge for what you are going to do, a right and a thorough knowledge before you start the activity. Otherwise, you'll end up losing a lot of money.
Yeah, by the way, fellow farmers, thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking, and thank you for always commenting about what we bring to you. Today, we are going to talk about many things about fish farming. This is recirculation, aquaculture system. And most farmers in diaspora, others in Nigeria, Canada, in West Africa, in Kenya, East Africa, South Africa, have been asking many questions about this system. And I believe you may pick a leaf in each and everything we are going to talk about so that you go and practice. Before we wind up, we are going to introduce to you even a course. Charles is going to talk about it. You will understand the course, the nitty-gritties, what you are supposed to do to acquire this course. And it involves some fees, of course, in the preparation of this course. So thank you. Keep on the channel. Keep listening and viewing. You ask your questions and the comments. We are going to answer them in the comment section. Yes, you are still talking about mortality and others.
Okay. Farming a fish is not easy, especially farming fish when you are not equipped with the right knowledge.
Yeah.
First of all, farming fish is a very capital-intensive industry. To set up the infrastructure and to actually run the activity, because fish feeds is one of the most expensive feeds, higher than poultry, higher than piggery, higher than cattle. Now, and feeds constitute 60 to 70% of your running cost. You just can't mess up here, because you start farming fish, you must have money for the feeds. And unless and until you know how much you are going to spend on feeds, you'll end up halfway without achieving your objective. So we start with the knowledge, how much feeds is going to be consumed and at what cost for us to be able to reach to the market. And for that, we think that to be able to farm fish and on a commercial scale, you must acquire the knowledge first. That's why we are prioritizing the course, the online course that we are offering, that it gives you the basic understanding of the industry that you are coming in, and that is commercial aquaculture.